New Super Mario Brothers U, and Nintendo have the features. It says swooping through levels and sealing to walls when Mario transforms into a flying squirrel. Um, that's pretty cool. You can cling to walls and stuff, or gently float through the air while hanging onto a tiny balloon Yoshi. And I'll put my thoughts on all these games that I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about every game. I'm just telling you guys that, but I'm going to put my thoughts on the games that really stood out to me. Basically, the ones that are exclusive to Wii U. So it says the Wii U gamepad controller offers a new way to play multiplayer in this game, and I'm talking about New Super Mario Bros. U. An extra player can jump into the action using the boost mode, creating platforms out of thin air to help others navigate tricky stages or access hidden and hard to reach items. Boost mode also makes cooperative speed runs possible for the first time. Use the gamepad to interact with uh, and manipulate enemies and objects in real time, allowing for new ways to find the fastest routes through each level. Play on the big screen or the small screen. Switch gameplay from the TV to the gamepad at any time to continue playing, even when others are using the TV. Experience Mario together with never before, like never before with Miiverse. See others players comments and accomplishments while you play and leave your own feedback for others to see when connected to the Nintendo Network. So, uh, New Super Mario Brothers U. What do I think? I think it looks fantastic, really reminiscent of Super Mario World. I mean, like I said in a previous video, if you look at the background in one of these, like these slanted like pillars, giant rocks in the background are very reminiscent of Super Mario World. And not only that, it's the baby Yoshis too, which were first introduced in New Super Mario. My God, I really want that to be the title. In Super Mario World. So it looks like a lot of details about this game is based off my God, Super Mario World. Let's just call it New Super Mario World. New Super Mario Bros. World. I don't see why it's you. I mean, it don't have to be that specific. But I like the way it looks. I mean, it looks different from all the new Super Mario Brothers. I mean, I said this before and I regret saying it, but it's just true. The new Super Mario Brothers series, both the first one was good because it was original. It had an original look. But New Super Mario Brothers Wii just looked at like a carbon copy of New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, just at a better graphics. But this, and when I say it looks like a clone or a carbon copy, I mean the backgrounds, the level design, everything about it. But this one, as far as backgrounds and stuff, it looks different. It looks more vibrant. It looks like they actually used some new ideas. I mean, there's this level that they showed where Mario's like on the mountaintops or treetops, and he's like on these, he's platforming on these stars. I mean, I think that just looks beautiful. I mean, that is originality right there. And from what Nintendo says, the stars actually fall into place. They're not just there. And I think that is amazing. And look at the background. It's just, it's just beautiful. And from what people have said in their impressions, that the game just looks overall beautiful. It does not look like New Super Mario Bros. Wii in the least bit, and it doesn't. I mean, you could say it does, but really, from looking at high def images and stuff, the engine is just superb. It looks like Mario is running at a higher resolution, like the Super Mario Galaxy games, but in HD. It's like it's running on that engine, but it's more powerful. That's what it looks like to me. And then you have the squirrel suit, which allows you to cling to trees, walls, and you can climb up walls and stuff, and you can glide for a little bit. That I love the way this suit looks. I love how Nintendo takes Mario and they give him all these power-ups, and none are like the same. They all look different. And I love the squirrel suit because when I first heard that there will be a squirrel suit, it was in one of the images they showed for the Nintendo conference, pre E3 conference, and it was in a little note bubble. I was like, what is that gonna look like? And all that popped in my mind was like a carbon copy of the raccoon suit slash Tanuki suit, but much to my surprise, it looks nothing like that. So I really loved how they made it. Also, Yoshi is back. I'm assuming because there's a picture of Mario riding Yoshi, and we got Luigi on a baby Yoshi that is a balloon. We got Toads, who is with this Yoshi that's burping at a Goomba with bubbles. It just looks overall fun. But I'm going to get to the complaint. This is my only complaint. Why are there two Toad characters again? Did we not make ourselves clear when we said to Nintendo, hey, can we have some characters that, you know, are actually in Mario's universe, not just these throw-in characters? I mean, I wouldn't mind much if they had Toad, you know, the one everybody cares about, the one in red and blue, not this blue and yellow one. I mean, and again, whatever. But also, Nintendo has said, if anyone was wondering, you can play as your Mii in New Super Mario Brothers U. So if anyone was wondering that, yes, you can play as your Mii in New Super Mario Brothers U. So I guess you don't have to use the Toad characters. But another thing I want to make myself clear, please Nintendo, if I'm playing by myself on New Super Mario Bros. U, I want to have the option to switch to Luigi. I don't care if there's no difference between Mario or Luigi in any slight way. I like Luigi more than Mario. I'm just going to get that out there. I like Luigi more than Mario. I want the option to be Luigi. In New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you didn't have that option. If you were playing by yourself, you were Mario, you couldn't be no one else. And I just think that wasn't fair. So please have that option to be any character you want, and don't just make the only option to be another character, just your Mii. Or I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip. So, well, sorry for going all haywire on that. But yeah, this video is getting long. So again, Pikmin 3 is the return of the series. And guys, I'm sad to say this, but Olimar is not in this. Nintendo has pointed out to everyone who thought this character is Olimar, he is not Olimar. He's a whole different character. But does that mean that Olimar won't be in the game? No, that doesn't mean that. Maybe we're just seeing a different character just for the trailer. They have shown that the game will be for players, and you don't have to use the Wii U gamepad to play the game. You can use the Wii remotes and the Pro controllers. But overall, the game looks beautiful. I love how the plains and the grassland, the rocks look like they're like professional photography pictures of landscape. And they're really detailed, and everything else looks cartoony like. I love that whole aspect of Pikmin. It looks so cool. And there's also a new Pikmin, and those are the rock Pikmin, if you guys haven't seen, and there's some new enemies and stuff. So let me read what Nintendo says this game will feature. It says players can use the Wii Remote Plus and nunchuck-based controls or the Wii U gamepad controller with new intuitive controls that make it possible to aim at objects directly. Players can command their tiny yet powerful squad in different ways. The gamepad acts as an overhead map and radar to track Pikmin's movements in real time. Players can slide a finger across the touchscreen to quickly switch between areas, giving greater flexibility in commanding multiple groups of Pikmin. The greater processing and HD capabilities of the Wii U console are put to extensive use, resulting in a more I don't know that word, designed world, enhanced ant-like movement of the Pikmin, and precisely detailed overhead views for enabling easy strategic use of the Pikmin. After completing a stage, the replay feature allows players the option to review their results using the gamepad and the TV. Fast forward, rewind, or pause while assessing the previous mission to decide on other paths. In addition to the five original types of Pikmin encountering in previous games, the new Rock Pikmin bring powerful new abilities and are able to crack hard outer shells of enemies and break through solid barriers. Mission mode challenges players to earn the most treasure in in a given time. So that sounds really cool. That whole fast forward rewind stuff kind of reminds me of Call of Duty. Um, you know how you can fast forward, rewind, see what you did, and put it on YouTube and stuff. So that's cool. And we all know that with the Wii U, you can make your own screenshots to share with friends. And also about the Miiverse, the whole Miiverse thing with the messaging, it will have a sensor on it, and it will actually take 30 minutes to censor. So if you send a message to someone, they will get it 30 minutes later. That sucks, but hey, this is Nintendo. They're all family friendly and crap. So that sucks. But overall, Pikmin 3 looks very promising. I know the fans are psyched for it, so I'm really looking forward to it. Man, this video is about to go to 30 minutes. So I'm going to talk about now, and guys, note this, I probably will not talk about the 3DS titles. Because that's not really the focus of anything. And also about Luigi's Mansion 2 and New Super Mario Bros. 2, I'm doing updates on those, so don't worry, I'll get to those two. But as far as Assassin's Creed 3, it looks good. All these other games look good, but let's talk about Nintendo Land is basically a Mario Party slash